John, what's the latest?
So over the weekend, we did get the securities regulator coming out and saying they want to have talks with their counterparts in the U.S., the SEC, about Chinese companies continuing to list in the U.S. Obviously, on Friday, we had the Politburo meeting in which they said they wanted to improve, quote unquote, regulation for overseas listings of Chinese companies. That should signal that in the second half, that push that started with the education tutoring companies is going to continue. Same with Didi, the data security requirements, we expect those to continue.
It was a pretty wide-ranging set of discussions for the Politburo, right? What does that tell us about the potential, I guess, targets or how broad this approach could be across different sectors?
I mean, I think there is a general trend for increasing scrutiny, be it monopolies, be it anti-competitive, be it how workers that deliver food are paid and if they get insurance and for health and for retirement. But I think there is obviously an eye on the economy. The Politburo said that they highlighted that the second half was still full of uncertainties, and so I think that is a government trying to balance two things it wants to do at once.
When it comes to balancing the U.S.-China relationship, when will we see the next opportunity for a breakthrough?
Well, the big breakthrough could come in October when there is the G20 leaders meeting in Italy. If that were the venue for a Xi Jinping-Joe Biden summit, you could see the two leaders then hashing out a lot of things there, potentially moving forward, be it trade talks, be it talks about Hong Kong or Xinjiang, or the very variable other things that are out there.
In terms of the PMI numbers, what does that tell us about, I guess, how panicked policymakers should be about the extent of the slowdown, particularly as we continue to see these flare-ups in the Delta variant in China?
So the reading was 50.4. It was lower than what analysts had expected, but still an expansion. I think there's obvious headwinds. You mentioned the Delta variant, and we've had more cases in July than we've had in the 5 months before combined. And so that's an obvious concern. But still, at the same time, you see the Politburo continuing to press forward with these regulatory tightenings. And so in some ways, it sort of suggests that policymakers are still somewhat comfortable with the pace and trajectory of the economy.